thanks for joining me today. Today I want to show you guys one effect that is really useful, and it's called the transform effect. So we're just going to jump straight into Kdenlive, and I'm going to show you all the things that it can do for us. So let's go. Alright, so here we go. So in Kdenlive, in the last episode, we worked with some effects like the brightness effect and the volume effect. So today I want to focus on one specific effect which is really useful, and it's called the transform effect. So in our effects and our main effects under alpha transform, we have the transform effect. So I'm going to go to my text, so I'm just going to click on my title clip, and then I'm going to drag transform into my effect composition box. Okay, when I do that, it now pops up. I've got a red box around my screen and I've got a crosshair dot in the middle. If I hover over it, it actually gives me an option to click and drag on it. So that's pretty cool. I can move stuff around. If you need to recenter it, you can just go in your effects box here and you can click on those aligning tools that allow you to align it based on where it is on the page. Alright, so just like our volume and our brightness, we can add keyframes with our transform effect. So it's really useful if you want to make your text kind of pop out on screen. So that's what I'm going to do with this, just to show you guys how it works. So if I go to the beginning of my clip, so I just have to click on that first bubble, what I want to do is I want to add a pop-up effect. So to do that, what I do is I make 5 points in 5-second intervals. So if I watch down here on my timeline as I drag, I have a timer there. I can drag along my timeline until I've gone 5 seconds, and then I'm going to go and hit the plus sign, and I'm going to do that until I have 5. Okay, so now I have 5 split up in 5 seconds, and I just want to make my text pop out on screen. So you see me do this in a lot of the videos with our text. So what I'm going to do is on my first one, I'm not going to change it. On my second one, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom in. So where it says size, if I scroll on that, it'll make my text bigger, and then I can recenter it on the page. And now if I click between my 2 dots, you see it just expands my text. And you can expand it a lot more if you want to, just to make it really punch out on screen. And remember, between these 2 frames, the computer is going to do some processing of its own. It's not just going to jump between your 2 sizes. It's going to do a gradual increase from 100% to 120%. Okay, and then our third one is back to 100%, so it'll slide back down to 100%. You can see if I slide on our scale here. And then our fourth one, I want to increase again to 120 and put it in the center of my screen. So now if I play through this clip, it's going to zoom in and zoom back out, zoom in and zoom back out again. Okay, so it gives that kind of like pop-up effect. So with the transform, it's really, really useful if you have a clip where maybe your camera was too far out and you need to zoom in on a certain part of your video. You can add keyframes to zoom in on that video, or if you want to make it really dramatic, if you have a jump, you can zoom in as he does that jump, slow it down as it's zooming in with our change speed, and then zoom back out again. So super, super useful. Alright guys, so that's the transform effect. Super versatile, very, very useful. So make sure that you just play around with it, see what you can do with it, and try and do some cool things with your clips. In the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to do some transitions between clips. So if you like all the videos you've been watching so far and you want to continue, make sure you subscribe below so that you don't miss out, and we'll see you next time. Thanks guys! Bye!